If you are trading meme coins, then you need to be using a trading bot like BullX Neo, which is what we're going to go over today in this video. So there are multiple different trading bots that you can use. Some of them are Telegram based. There's one called Photon, and then there is BullX Neo. And so we're going to go over BullX Neo because there are a lot of features that are within this bot that other bots don't have. And we're going to take a look at what all of those are right now. Before we start, if you are trading meme coins and you are looking for a community to join mine, which is Canto Labs. You can see the link right here, but I'll put the link down below too. It is a full trading community with bots, with a wallet tracker, Twitter alerts, and a community that is active all the time trading meme coins. If you're experienced or if you're looking to learn, definitely join up. The first thing that you need to do is you need to get access. I have an access code, so you'll just go and click the link down below. Once you click the link, it'll bring you to a page that looks like this, and what you would do is you would hit /start, and then it would say seamlessly log into your BullX account, and you would click login. And then once you're in, here is BullX. The first thing that you would need to do is you would need to come over to Wallet Manager, and you would need to add Solana to your BullX. So you would click, there's going to be a wallet that gets given to you just right off the bat. So you would click this, you would copy it, and then you would send Solana to this wallet. I know a lot of people are worried about wallet hygiene and not wanting to keep their money on different bots and everything. I personally have kept money on these bots before, but if you wanted to play it safe, you could always keep your Solana in a Phantom wallet and then only keep whatever you are willing to lose on a bot like this. But I've never been worried about it. I just figured that I would toss that out there because I know a lot of people are sometimes worried about keeping their money in places that are not directly their wallet. One of the main things that a lot of people use is Pump Fund. So if you are somebody who is wanting to trade very low market cap meme coins, this is where all of them are made. And so you can see here's new creations, here's about to graduate, and then graduated. And so there's a lot that you can do here. And to keep it very brief, if you are somebody who wants to gamble on brand new pairs, this is where you would come. What I think for new creations is you want to be using this primarily if you are looking for a token that is going to be launched that is based off of a tweet or an event. So I'll give you an example. Earlier today, Elon Musk tweeted this out, this Nautilus Maximus thing. So Elon tweeted this, and it showed up in the Canto Labs Twitter tracker. You could see it right here that Elon tweeted. So we saw this like right when it happened. And then what happened from there is there were a lot of different tokens that popped up, and one of them ended up running. So right when he tweeted that, a coin was made, and then it ran all the way to 2 million. If you were somebody who's sitting around and you're watching a tweet tracker like the one that we have, you would say, okay, I just saw this tweet. I know that somebody's going to make a coin based off of this Elon tweet. Let me go over to new creations real quick. And then you will see a lot of them that will pop up right here. And then you can go and you can quick buy them if that's something that you want to do. Over here on the graduated side is tokens that have already made it to Radium. So these are all coins that have graduated. And what I normally do is I like to set a couple different filters. So I want normally a minimum of 250 holders, liquidity at least 15 to 20,000, and then volume of at least 20,000, because I want to personally be looking at coins that have volume, that are running. And then there's other things that you can do in here too, like a percentage of like how much does the dev have. Normally you would want the dev to have less than, let's just say 5%. And then you would look right here at these little icons. So these icons will indicate, so this is top 10 holding is more than 15%. So this means that the top 10 holders have 19% of the entire token here. This one right here shows whether or not the dev is sold, which is normally a good thing. You want the dev to sell because you don't want the dev to have supply, because if they have supply, then they dump on you. So it's just kind of one of those things that normally it's more bullish if the dev doesn't have any tokens. This is the percentage that is held by insiders. So this coin only has 1%. Now, just because a token shows up here does not mean that it is safe. This is actually the riskiest place for you to trade tokens. And we will take a look at one or two here in a minute. But the next thing that I wanted to go over is trending for tokens that are already out and established. So I use this pretty often. I have my filter set to have mint auth disabled, freeze auth disabled, which means that new tokens cannot be minted and that the dev cannot freeze the token at any given point. I like to have $50,000 of liquidity and $25,000 in volume. and then I will look at 5 minutes. So these are the tokens that have been running over the past 5 minutes that have a lot of volume. And this is where I would normally go to look for a token that I would want to try to scalp on a dip, or something that may be running at that given moment in time. And so today there were a couple of different coins that were running pretty hard. This one is one that just graduated, and we did find this in Canto pretty early. But this was a token that just popped up, and it's only been out for 30 minutes. Because now you can see that this coin has $500,000 in 5-minute volume. So there's a ton of volume. It has 1,800 holders. I haven't looked into this at all. I would need to go check out the Twitter, but I'm assuming that it is something that has to do with AI. Okay, so it is a buy, sell, copy, and snipe token and AI trading bot on Solana. Okay, I haven't looked into this yet, but apparently there's a lot of people that are trading this, and you can see right here that one of the wallets that I track actually is trading this. So this is Cooker. So he just bought this token and he sold it already. And that's the next thing that we are going to actually take a look at, because one of the things that's really cool about BullX Neo is that you can actually track wallets, and you can see when certain wallets that you track are buying and selling stuff directly on the chart. And so right here, I'm going to show you just a few wallets that I track. So I have a whole other video that I'll link down below if you are looking to track wallets, and I explain how to do it and things that you should look for and whatnot. But tracking wallets is one of the best things that you can do if you are trading meme coins. And within the Canto Labs Twitter, you can see right here that we have a full wallet tracker that I've worked on over time. And these are just the people that are trading at this given moment. So what I did is I took a couple different wallets and I just threw it into BullX Neo, and you can see right here, okay, cool. Here they are. You can see these are the tokens that they are trading. And so when I showed that burnt token that had all that volume, this right here was Cooker buying and selling it. So it's really cool to be able to have this right here on BullX, because if you're trading a token, you can say, oh, wow, I just saw that this guy aped, and you can see when people sell. So you don't have to go back and forth between a wallet tracker if you don't want to, but I have 3 monitors, so it kind of doesn't matter. I'm always checking my wallet tracker. And then the next feature that I think is pretty cool, so Dex Screener actually has this, but BullX decided to finally implement this within their program, which is a way for you to look at multi-charts. So you can go and you can pull up multiple different charts, and you can pull them up and have them all in one spot. I personally really like this because I have this pulled up on a different window, and it's just nice because when you have everything all in the same bot, it makes things a lot easier. Not to mention, I can go and I can be like, oh, this coin is dipping right here. I want to go buy it. I would go do that. Boom, I can place an order and I can get in. So now let's say that you're totally ready to go. You understand how to use the features of BullX, but you want to get your settings right. So this is one of the other things that a lot of people struggle with. And so what I would do is I would have a couple different presets. The first preset that I would have would be if I am trading a volatile token, let's just say like that burn token that we just saw a couple minutes ago. What I would do is, and I'll pull it up just for the sake of it. So this token has a ton of volume. It has $700,000 in volume. The settings that I would use for this are right here. I would have prio at 0.005, max slippage at 5. I would turn off MEV protection, and I would have bribe at 0.005. The reason why is because I would keep it to where I have MEV off, so I know that my transaction is going to go through, and with a slippage of 5, so that I know that I'm not going to get MEV'd, because normally the range when you do get MEV'd, which is when somebody buys before you and then sells right after you and sandwiches you, normally it's much greater than 5%. So I've had success with only having 5 as my slippage. So to give you an example of when I would use my second preset, which is the one that has MEV protection enabled at 0.001 on both prio and bribe, I would normally do it on, let's say I had 200 to 300 Solana in a token and it did not have a lot of volume. I would not be selling everything all at once, and I would be slowly clipping out because I do not want to wreck the chart. And if I am selling into low volume, I'm going to lose money if I sell a large amount. So what I would do if I had, let's just say, 200 Solana in a token, I would probably sell 5% at a time over the next 30 minutes or so, because that way I would not be hurting the chart. And if I did that, I don't need my transaction to go through super fast. So that's normally what I do. And so when I am taking an entry into a token like this, I would normally DCA in, and a lot of times I would actually just do it in 10 to 20 Solana clips, and I would just get my entry. And then as it's going up, I would not want to wreck the momentum if it is going up. So I would slowly clip out. And depending on how much I have in a certain token would depend the percentage of how much I sell at the time. But I normally like to sell small clips of like 5 to 10 Solana if I'm in a token that I put like 200 in. So that's obviously more of a size play. What I will say is, if you are trading a token like this that has a market cap of 124 million and you have 5 to 10 Solana in it, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of one clip out. If you have like 50, maybe you would want to space those sells out within the span of a couple of minutes, and maybe you do a couple different clips. But to each their own. There are some people that just one clip it. They don't really care. I'm somebody who likes to go and just scale out slowly. So at least that's what I do there. And so there you have it. There's your walkthrough of BullX Neo. Once again, if you want to use this, go click the link down below if you haven't already, but I'm assuming that you have because we were just going over this entire thing. Also, if you're looking for a Discord to join, don't forget to join Kanto. I'll have the link down below for that too. If you're looking for a community to trade, we're always active. We have a tweet tracker, we have wallet tracker, everything you need. And I'm super active in there. So if you're new, feel free to ask me questions. And then if you're a little bit more established, I'm always looking for more grinders, people who are trading on a daily basis, who are looking to come in. And I just want to have like as many smart minds around as possible. And the group that we have is great. So definitely join up if it's something that you're interested in. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a ton. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.